Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Street. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. On the ground, it's Robinson.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Same tailback, another carry. It's in Georgia will have the first down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Got it. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Bulldogs will crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here's the second down play. He'll run it here. Sends right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Important third down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move.
That is just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it. Hey.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Russell. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down. They're going to throw the football. They'll try a pass here. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll run it from the gun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Russell. Screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Wideouts now clustered. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll hand it off. Oh, look at the quick cut. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Meadows. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Receiver in motion now. Play action here on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught at the 30. Still running. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Motion now from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. On the run, he'll let it go. This time, it's complete. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Tied offense line up here on first and goal. Now the handoff. Touchdown, Alabama. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, it's Russell. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Surprise. Offense going looking for on 4th down. Trying to find some room. It's Robinson. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, tied.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. We're talking about seizing some momentum.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Toss play to the outside. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket, pulls it in. It's Williams. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to pass. It's Russell. Looking right. This one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it. Running with purpose. They stop it, but it's a first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Tailback takes the handoff again. They make the stop at the 34, and suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Georgia setting up for their 1st and 10 now.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Second down after that previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Dogs are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Dogs come up to the line in a hurry up. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaks into the clear. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. To throw, it's Russell. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Adams. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Young. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. First down here for this offense.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Grab behind the line. It's Young. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
To the air, it's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Creative running there. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Caught by the receiver. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now. 1st and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Back to the end zone. He could not get his foot down. It's incomplete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Tight end goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Russell. Grab behind the line. It's Moulton. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on fourth down.
Well, down lead in his football game by more than a possession. They obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Pringle. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. The Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. They'll down this one at the 40. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last time they were stopped on fourth and goal, rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now it's second down here. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Scanning the field. It's Russell. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Looking for a gap. It's Moulton. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He escapes the pocket, trying to create here on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Send the back in motion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Touchdown, crimson tide. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. And the wideout goes in motion. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He makes the grab for the 2-point try, but there's a penalty marker down. This is going to be a crucial call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Looking to scramble. Intercepted in the end zone. Oh, he's bringing it back.
was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Leaning on the run game here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Gonna run it. It smothers. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Takes the ball and heads to the left. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. And the quarterback just kneels down.